many leaves to drop in October and November in recent years, but boy, I have a ton of them this year. Just got done cleaning them all up, so the place looks pretty nice here for the holidays. Hung up the Christmas lights, all that sort of stuff, and put up the Christmas tree. So we're ready for the holidays, anyways. So anyway, that's what we spent the week doing. 86LT on the go, KW6.
WA6 Juliet Kilowatt November.
Yeah, WA6JK and KW16. Not as strong as you usually are there, Kevin. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm in there. Yes.
WA6JK and KW16. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's just a lot of doubling going on. I think I heard John in there, I heard Skip in there, and I heard Charles transmitting, turning it over to me. So, yeah, I just thought I would just be quiet until it gets all sorted out. WA6JKN.
Yeah, 36YEC's in there.
November 6, Whiskey Hotel Kilo listening.
Hello, Phil.
Okay, I got Kevin, I got George, I got Phil. Anyone else? This is KW16.
I think Jimbo went quite good.
Oh, Charles, I recorded a couple more. N9AMI, WA6JKN, W6YEC, and N6WHK, K6LGL. So we got a good beginning.
Radio. I'm checking my schedule.
Yeah, I've got Kevin, George, and Phil. I didn't hear John. N9AMI, KW6G. Come ahead.
He's waiting till I get a good radio.
We might be too close. That might be a little long already. I don't know.
Yeah, not sure who you turned it to there, Charles. I hear you in there. You're not real loud, but do copy. East Coast coming through, too. Heard everybody. W6YEC.
Hey, Chuck.
You doing it over, John?
Maybe someone in the Southland should take the net this evening, because I'm hearing you, George, I'm hearing Phil, I'm hearing Kevin very lightly, and I don't hear John at all. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, and Kevin's in there, too, waiting for things to get sorted out, but I guess started a little early. I thought we were doing 7, but I heard Skip in there calling about 10 to 7, and then I heard you come back, so I just thought I'd wait. Let me give it over to Phil, see how he's hearing everybody. I was trying to get the audio working on KFS, having a little trouble here, just in case we need to use it. Over to you, Phil, and N6WHK, W6YEC.
W6YEC, N6WHK.
Well, I'm hearing pretty much everybody. I didn't hear AMI, but I did hear Kevin. Of course, I hear you, you're loud. And I hear Skip, so that's about it right at the moment. AMI is the only one I'm missing hearing, and 6WHK.
Good transmission, Phil.
N6WHK, KW6G. You're 5 and 9 here this evening, Phil, and George is 5 and 9. Skip is about a 4-5. Kevin, 5-5. And I don't have any copy on John at all, so I need a relay over there to John. How about it, George? W6YEC, KW6G.
Well, I already had a shot at it there. Why don't we bring Kevin in there? Kevin, are you hearing everybody up there? W6YEC over to W86JKN.
Yeah, it might have been you doubling with Skip. I thought it was John. If it was John, yeah. Let's find out if John's copying me, if he's even on. N9 AMI, this is WA6JKN. Are you on frequency, John?
Yeah, I think you and Skip doubled. John is, I think, said he was going to be gone, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'm going to say 73 and good night. There's just too much doubling going on. Too much doubling. So 73, good night. Look for you next week.
Go ahead.
WA6JKN is clear.
To Charles. W6JKF. Oh, how you doing? W6YEC.
A lot of doubling.
Few signs.
Yeah, you used to hear him real good, didn't you, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, I was in between you two guys, and man, it was rough.
KF7 Tango Yankee.
We got you, Tapio. Stand by, KW60.
Good night, John.
So, Chuck, you don't think they put a FTDX-10 inside of
Sounds, yeah, listening.
Still in there, Charles? KW6G, W6YEC.
W6YEC, KW6G. I'm not copying anyone except you right now. W6YEC, KW6G. Copy?
Yeah, I hear you. Not too strong. I got my KWS working too. And I hear you there. Everybody's down. I don't know, did somebody say you haven't signed or something? Anyway,
I don't know. I didn't hear him. He was faint.
Yeah,
he faded away.
He's going to have to get a computer and have KFS to be able to hear what's going on, I think.
Maybe we ought to call it quits.
It's a little challenging this time of the year without it. But I use my iPad, and that seems to work pretty good. Sounds like I'm putting a big signal into KFS. So anyway, just muted it. And of course, Phil was in there. And Tapio, let's if it's okay, Charles, let's turn this to Tapio, and he can give it back to you. I don't know if you want to get this started or what. There they are, but Tapio, nice signal down here. Heard you on the Collins. That sounded terrific. I was just listening the other night. KSSTY, and then give it to Charles, KW6G. How you doing, Tapio? W6YEC.
Yeah, real fine there, KW6G, KF7TY. Hope you're hearing me okay. I hear a lot of signals in the background. Who knows, the band might be gone long and everything like that. So I am hearing some background noise and some QRN, QRM, a little bit of static and other stations coming in. But I'm hearing a few of you guys. And I thought I'd jump in here and see how it works out. I know you guys bumped it up here a half hour or an hour earlier to see how it goes. So, yeah, I'm here to hang out and BS a little bit. So, back to you, KW6G, KF7TY. Hey, hello, Tapio, K6LGL. Yeah, hi, Skip. K6LGL, KF7TY, yeah. Hearing you okay up here, too. Back over to you there, Skip. Take it away.
Man, I tell you, you read through these manuals and you just walk away, and the next morning you get up and you ain't gonna remember everything,
Turned it to you, Skip.
Yeah, okay. I'm afraid that our friend Charles has faded a little bit here. So, but Tapio, you're on a good S9 signal in here, K6LGL. Yeah, the band has gone long. It started out fairly good. Around a little before 7, but boy, in about 5 minutes it just went to pot as far as local signals go. I still copy you a little bit in there, George, and a little bit of Phil, but not as strong as usual. Okay. So Tapio, where you going?
You know,
My usual 100 watts or so with the 902 is what I'm running tonight. So I'll kick it back to you and you pass it back to Charles. And then, I'll stay in for one more round, but it's a little rough going on some of them, especially net control. KF7TY and the group, K6LGL.
yeah, I called Donnie on the phone.
Yeah, real fine there, Skip. You bet. I heard you. Yeah, you said it was a little rough going there, too. So, yep, no worries there. I'm going to send it back to, KW6G, KF7TY. Take it away and see if you're hearing any other guys, okay? Take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Tapio. KF7TY and the group KW6G. Well, I'm hearing Skip, I'm hearing you, I'm hearing George, and I'm hearing Phil. I couldn't hear Kevin on the last go-around, so I guess he's signed, and there's no one else. Is there anyone else who wants to check into the Drake West Coast net? This is KW6G, net control. Come now, please.
W6RXK, Gold Country.
Yeah, W6RXK. Good evening, Steve. Go ahead, take one.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Thanks for picking me up here. Good copy there on George and Skip and Tapio. And I didn't hear John, just tuned in here and getting things warmed up, so probably be drifting a little bit. But anyway, it's been a few weeks since I checked in. But anyway, I'll stay in here for as long as everybody lasts. Sounds like the band is kind of going long, but picking up everybody good tonight on the TR4C. And I do have the L4B amplifier on here for a little bit. So back to Charles there. And I got a copy on you, Charles. KW6G, W6RXK.
Last week, I guess we decided we'd start at 7 o'clock now during the winter. So for further notice, this time will be 7 o'clock. I'm just spreading the word to everybody who hasn't already got it. So good thing you showed up to warm up the tube. Or we might have been gone already. Who knows? The band is going long, and I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to hang in there. George's signal is down somewhat, but Skip came up a little bit, so he's closer to George. So I don't know what's going on. There was a magnetic storm earlier in the day, in the afternoon, but I think that's subsided now, and I think there may be a little absorption going on as well. I don't know, but I think the band has basically gone long because it's it's winter months. So, anyways, is there anyone else who wants to check into the Drake West Coast net who hasn't done so thus far? This is KW6G. Come now, please. I'm not hearing anybody, so let's go for one round here and see what happens. We'll start off with Skip, and Skip can pass it to Kevin if he's still in there. I don't know if he's still in there or not. If Kevin doesn't reply, we'll go to George, and then from George to Phil, and then from Phil over to Tapio, and then Tapio over to Steve, and then back to me, and we'll see if we're still a group at the end of the first round here. So go ahead, Skip. Why don't you take the lead there? K6LGL in the group. This is KW6G.
And the guy told me down at the candy store what it cost to add $100 rebate or something to go on.
Charles turned it to you, man.
Okay, thank you. He was too high for a while and they faded down into the noise level, George. That's the way it is sometimes. Thank you. W6YEC and KW6G on the group, K6LGL. And welcome aboard to Steve, W6RXK. Nice signal, Steve. But boy, Charles is having problem with him. You're loud and clear, but then you're a little further away, and of course Tapio is rolling in here very, very solidly. But that's what happens when the band goes long. Good to hear you in there, Steve. And my usual friends in San Diego, George and Phil, good to know you in there. I guess Kevin went QRT there. Said there were too many people doubling, but that's the way it is sometimes. So we'll catch up with him another time. Not too much more from here. I'll listen out, but I'm going to go QRT myself. I have a few things to do that are sort of pressing that need attention. So, back to you there, George, and I'll pass it on to whoever goes next. And thanks, Charles, for convening the net. I think the 7 o'clock hour is probably okay, but, you know, the band starts going along even earlier. And it may straighten out. It certainly did. Yesterday, we had a very good AM net, and you know how it is detecting AM signals with high noise level. So you never know. W6YEC for KW6G. That's the
10
Okay, Skip, K6LGL, W6YEC. Well, 73 to you. Yeah, I'm hearing everybody. Charles is light, but I'm hearing about the same on KFM. And you're in there. You've been in there. You faded down, came back up, and of course, Tapio, beautiful signal, and Steve, nice to hear you in there tonight. Sounding great. I guess you're on the Collins or maybe on the Drake. I'm not sure what you're on. But at any rate, you're sounding as George he has to say marvelous. Yeah, I can't say it the way he does it, but you're sounding beautiful. So, yeah, it's just the way it is this time of the year. But I don't know. If you have an iPad or a computer, you know, just about have to have KFS available or one of the SDRs to help, especially if you're trying to relay or bring people in and all that stuff. It does get complicated if you're not hearing, and then people start doubling and all that. But at any rate, it is what it is. But glad to have the iPad. It really, once you get it going, sometimes there's a little audio issue before getting it going, but when it's going, it really does a good job. And so that I can kind of alternate between the two. Anyway, I wanted to get snow up there, Tapio. It's probably getting pretty cold up in Ellenwood, I would think, these days. And of course, you know, you guys, Steve and Charles, you guys are up in the north there too. It's chilly down here. It's you know, it does get chilly sometimes, but it seems like we were having kind of a heat wave and all, and then all of a sudden it turned somewhat chilly. So right now I've got a pullover tight, partial sweater on, and it's okay in the ham shack here. But outside it's probably in the 50s right now. It may be heading towards the 40s. I don't know, it's supposed to be in the 40s tonight. We're running the TR4 and driving an L4 in the low power position, so that works out pretty good. And the antenna there is the resonant coaxial flat top. Seems to do a pretty good job. Yeah, we had a pretty good net last night. On Wednesday night. Monday night was pretty good too. I enjoyed running the net Monday night for AMI. Okay, with that, let me shoot it over to my neighbor, Phil. He's got an antenna project going this weekend. We hope to get him back up on the higher band with a good antenna. And then up to Tapio, KF6GY, and then over to Steve again, 36RXK, and then back to Charles unless somebody checks in there. Steve will, or Tapio will pick him up, put him on the end there, and Steve will turn it over to him. KF6GY, take it away, W6YEC. It Tapio? KF6TY, W6YC.
Thought you were going to pass it to me.
Yeah, real fine, George. Yeah, I was waiting for Phil to jump in there, but I didn't hear Phil. Am I walking on top of him?
You know, it's my fault. What am I thinking? I was talking to you and I had you stuck in my mind. No, it should go to Phil. My fault. Sorry, Phil. And then over to you, Tapio. My fault. Go ahead, Phil.
Since I already got Kezio put in the logbook, so why don't you go ahead, sir, and I'll pick it up after you. That'll keep my log book straight. N6WHK.
N6WAK, KF7TY. Real fine, Phil. You bet. Hey, nice to hear everybody. This is Kilo Fox 7, Tango Yankee up here in snowy Ellensburg, where it's about 25 degrees right now and dropping, and we got a snowstorm coming tomorrow. We've already got about 6, 7, 8 inches on the ground. We've got another 6 coming over the weekend, and then we're going to drop in temperature next week down to, the single digits. We've already been down to, just about a week ago, we were down to 3 degrees. Yeah. So good time for ham radio. I'm on the Drakes. TR4CW, RV4C, L4B combination here. And up to the wire antenna. Nice to hear everybody, Skip. And I heard Kevin in there, but he bugged out, he said. And he was having too much interference. George, Phil, Steve. Actually, nice signals from everybody. Probably the band might be going long. But wanted to jump in here. I heard you guys were bumping it up an hour earlier. So had a little bit of dinner there with the wife, and she made some homemade mashed potatoes and meatballs and stuff, so that was a lot of fun.
Yes, I told you.
Good food there. But, so that's what's going on here. So, nice to hear everybody, and wanted to run the Drakes tonight. So it's going to go over to Steve, who had a fantastic signal. Boomed in when you jumped in there, Steve. W6RXK, KF7TY. Okay, Tapio KF6TY, W6RXK Gold Country, and good copy on you, Tapio, for sure. And Bill sounded pretty strong there. I don't know where his QTH is, but he was coming in strong, and George also, and Skip when he was in there for sure. So I was just checking out. I'm not really active on Facebook, but I belong to a lot of Facebook groups, and they do have a Drake Amateur Radio Equipment Facebook group, and it's always fun to see the different amateurs who post pictures of their Drake equipment. So if you have any interest in Facebook, you could join that group and see the pictures that they post. Anyway, it's kind of fun. I don't know why. I just belong to a lot of different groups on Facebook and like to see all the different equipment, etc., etc. You can waste a lot of time doing that, so time waster for sure. Anyway, on the TR4C here, and like I say, with the L4B, and your amplifier's doing good, Tapio, down here for sure. So keep these old girls going, which is nice. Makes it real nice. And I got a D104 that I put on this TR4C, and that's what I use. And I got to get my other Drake equipment going here. I haven't turned it on for a while, but all in due time. All in due time. Anyway, boy, that's cold up there in Ellensburg, Washington. You know, it gets cold down here, 35 degrees, 32 degrees, but that only lasts for a couple hours, and we Californians think that that's pretty cold here, Tapio, but, we don't really know what cold is until you get up to your area, or at least back east. So that's California weather for you, and I'll take California weather anytime. Anyway, I think we kind of skipped Bill, so
maybe I'll turn it over to Bill there and see if he's got a copy. I think it's N6WHK. This is Steve, W6RXK.
K2LMQ.
You got yourself.
W6LXQ, I believe. Anyway, I got fouled up on that. I'm not going to hang around. I'm only copying about 2 or 3 of you. George, my neighbor, knew when you turned it over to me. And Capio, KF7TY. And him, that's the only ones I've copied. So I don't know what's going on with the antennas tonight. Of course, the band is going along. So I'm going to say adieu, and I'll pass it on. So, 7 Street, everybody, November 6th, Whiskey Hotel Kilo. I'll be clear.
Hey, Bill. Don't run if you don't have to. That was Paul. So let's turn it over to Paul, K2LMQ, and then Paul turn it back to Charles, KW6G. I messed Bill up. I got him out of order there. K2LMQ, take it away, Paul. Give it back to Charles there, KW6G.
K2LMQ, this is KW6G. Do you copy? George, you have a copy on Paul?
Uh-oh, I don't know what happened to Paul. K2LMQ, Paul, the back, W6YEC.
I'm here, George. It's just me. I was talking into the other microphone. Good evening, all. It's Paul, K2LMQ in Kingman. Sorry I'm late. Not sure who's in here. But that's it. I'm on the Drake Twins in the 30L1. And I just got my 40-meter antenna fixed. The connectors at the end has been a never-ending problem. Got that, I think, at least temporarily squared away for the 40-meter version. And I just was on 40CW with the Homebrew 6DQ6 running my 12 watts and doing okay with it. So I think that's good. So Charles, go ahead. KW6G, K2LMQ. Good evening, all.
Yeah, K2LMQ, the group is KW6G. Good evening, Paul. Oh, it's okay for being late. We started 7 o'clock this week this week for the first time. 7 o'clock. I think we're going to keep that schedule because the band apparently has gone long already. It's tough copying. I don't think things are recovering too quickly. So I'm going to pass along my 73 so everybody can still hear me, or those who could hear me can hear me. And we'll see you back here next week, but we'll go for a 73 round here, and we'll see how things progress. But I think I'm going to call it quits at the end of the next round here. So before we get going, let's see, is there anyone else who wants to check into the Drake West Coast Net? This is KW6G. Come down, please. I'm not hearing anybody. And East Coasters are coming in underneath everybody else, so that's always a sign that the band has gone long. So everybody, when you can still hear me, thanks for stopping by this evening. I appreciate your continued support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And we'll pass on 73's best wishes for a good week there. Stay warm there, Capio. 3 degrees is darn cold, like Steve said. For our neck of the woods, it was down to 28 here the other morning, and man, that was cold for me. That's a lot warmer than 2 or 3 degrees, that's for sure. Okay, let's go in the same order. We'll start out with George, who's giving Kevin a sign. And George to Phil, and Phil is still there. I'm thinking he signed as well. If Phil's not there, we'll go to Tapio, and then Tapio to Steve, and then Steve over to Paul, and then Paul back to me. So go ahead, George. W6YEC in the group, KW6E.
Okay, very good. There, Charles, W6YEC. Let me just check. Phil, did you hang in there?
No, I'm not going to hang in there. I'm not copying people well enough, and I'm not getting KFS to work tonight, so We'll try it again next week. 7-3, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. I'm just sorry I can't copy everybody. N6WHK.
Okay, Phil. Well, I wanted to make sure because I was going to give it to you, but anyway, we'll pass it up there to Tapio, and then to Steve, and then to Paul. All right, Phil. Sorry you're having trouble there. Yeah, I had a little trouble getting KFS going, but I finally got it. Got the audio going on it. And so I have both, but I'm hearing everybody on here, so I don't know why you're having that issue over there. So we'll check with you tomorrow. And Paul, welcome aboard. Yeah, don't we all do that? I think everybody on this online here is probably at one point or another picked up the wrong microphone and talking away, thinking everybody's hearing them and everybody else is trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, you sound good, Paul. Once you got that right microphone. And very good. See, was it you, Tapio, was talking about the snow on the ground, 25 degrees and going down. And a storm coming with 6 to 8 inches more coming. So that's amazing. Anyway, we get the snow up in the mountains when we really get the storms in, and it is beautiful to see the snow on the mountains out there, but very, very rare do we get it down here into the San Diego area, but proper, but sometimes. And oh boy, Tapio, mashed potatoes and meatballs. Yikes! I just ate, so I didn't start to know too much, but boy, that sounded good. It just sounded really, really good. So thanks for sharing that with us. And Steve, you're doing a great job. I don't know which rig you're on. I guess you've got Drake, so probably Drake. Maybe there's a TR4. I can't remember what you said. I think you said a TR4 CW, and I know that's what Tapio's using also. This is the Drake TR4. I call it the Bravo, in that when they came out with the P-line, they upgraded the TR4, but they didn't put another letter. I don't know why, but they did put a letter after the number. If there is one out there with a B, I haven't seen it. But you can tell by the looks of it, it looks like the B line is the same kind of knob and dial arrangement and all of that. So that's how I guess at the age or the particular period of time this particular radio was used or came out. And I've never, I don't think I've had a TR4C. I probably haven't come through, but I know I've had them come through, but I don't think I myself have had one. And I elected to keep this TR4 that came in after I fixed it and the remote, and I wanted to get more space on the desk and just kind of thin down a little bit, so I put my C lines out there online, and we'll see what happens. Maybe somebody pick it up for their Christmas present to themselves or something. But anyway, it's beautiful. The C line is just absolutely beautiful. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've had a B line for years and years and years. So, until I went to the C line. So, and thank you for the information, Steve, on the Facebook. I did not know that, so I typed in RL Drake, and there they are. So we'll see how that works out. See a few pictures and comments and what have you. So that was great information to pick up here tonight. Okay, with that, back up to Ellensburg with it snow on the ground. KF6TY, W6YEC.
W6YEC, KF7 Tango Yankee. Real fine, George. Nice signal. And I heard M6WHK just booming in up here. He had a fantastic signal up here. So, yeah, nice to hear everybody. And like I said, Charles and Skip, and like I said, Kevin and Steve and Paul, nice to hear you from Kingman. You always have a fantastic signal from Kingman, Paul. Just booming in here. I mean, it's great. Real fine, George, on the TR4. I have a TR4. I got to drag that thing out. I bought it years ago from a fella in Florida, and I went through it, checked it out, and did an alignment, and I used that rig for years. I'll have to dig that out. I really like it. I like the look of it. It's a little different. The dial's a little different, and man, it was a solid performer. I've actually been tempted to go mobile with that, put that in my camper, and when we go camping, I've got one of the Drake mobile SWR meters, and put that on there, and I've even got a Drake portable power supply that runs off of 12 volts, and make that my rig in the camper. So who knows, maybe I might do that next summer and run a Hustler antenna. But anyway, no, that's a nice piece of equipment. They work really well. I mean, it's the beginning of the transceiver, the TR4, then they made the C, the CW, and the RIT. So, yeah, a nice family affair, as the old Drake book is. But, yeah. Other than that, no, just hanging out here, doing a little reading in the shack, and getting ready to start writing a few Christmas cards this weekend to some family and stuff like that. So I strung up a few lights last night to make it look a little Christmas-like around here, too. So other than that, another work day faces me tomorrow. Probably 20 degrees and some snow on the ground, and like I said, the snowstorm's coming tomorrow afternoon, so I got the shovels ready, and that's just the way it is around here. Okay, over to Steve. Great signal, W6RXK, KF7TY.
Okay, KF7TY, W6RXK, and very good. Okay, well, good Thursday night to everybody, and probably a good idea you started a little earlier, which is nice. So, yeah, George, I'm on the TR4C here. I really don't know the difference between the TR4 and the TR4C, so maybe if you could give me a quick rundown, that'd be nice. Anyway, yeah, I was looking at that guy's TR6. That looks kind of nice. That'd be kind of fun to have a TR6 there. I don't know if you've ever had one, but anyway, I'll keep thinking. Anyway, okay, it's let's see, getting about that time, 7:30. I told the wife I'd go in and watch something on the boob tube with her. And she wants to watch something on Meghan and Harry, Meghan and Harry on Netflix. So I'll have to probably suffer through something like that. But it's all for a good cause. All for a good cause. Okay, let's see. I kind of don't know who to turn it to, but maybe back over to Bill there. So 73's everybody, and we'll catch you hopefully next week. And I hope you don't get too much snow there, Tapio. If you do, stay warm and dry. So let's try Bill. N6WHK, W6RXK, Steve in San Andres.
Bill is gone, but he goes Paul. Goes to Paul, K2LMQ. Go ahead, Paul.
I got it. Thank you. Talking into the right microphone this time. Hey, Steve, for my logbook, what's your QTH, please? Go ahead.
Yeah, we're up in Northern California, about 50 miles from Stockton East, in a little town called San Andres. And San Andres is the county seat for Calaveras County. And we have some other towns here, Angels Camp, Arnold, Murphy's, little town. So we're a small county up here. So that's where I'm at. Okay, back to you, K2LMQ.
Okay, thank you, Steve. I know right where you are. W6RSK and the gang, K2LMQ. Okay. Well, I guess I'm fine on everything all the way around. I have never owned a TR4. I had a 3 very briefly, a TR3, and then that went away. And Yeah, I'd welcome the chance if I tell one probably to get one and try it out. I love this Drake stuff. I'm on the C line now, and it's just good stuff, and it's comfortable with good audio and everything. I'm good with it. Well, the exciting thing for me is that this storm is coming in. We really need it here. We've kind of been between some of the storms that will come here, but haven't really had a real whopper yet. So maybe this will be it. And we were grocery shopping yesterday, so we're all set for. It's supposed to get here, I guess, around Sunday or Saturday night. All set for that. And that's the story. So I will say 73s to you guys. I'll see you here next week earlier, and see some of you Saturday night. I hope all's well all the way around, you guys. So KW6G and the gang, K2LMQ, 73s all.
Yeah, 73s, they're called KW6G. Yeah, real fine. Let's see, we're running this evening just the DR4CW RIT, one of the last in the line, along with an RV4C and a AC4 power supply, of course, and a Shure 444 microphone. Yeah, the TR4 was an amazing radio. Started out with the TR3, and then it got to the TR4, and basic difference was a little more semiconductors in the main oscillator circuits, a little more stable, and then the TR4CW had a CW filter, and the RIT had an RIT circuit, so you just kept adding stuff on. The big difference between the TR4 and the TR4C was the main dial, the main dial. That you could do a direct dial readout, having to add the kilohertz in with the skirt, the dial knob. I have a TR4 at my Lake QTH, which is in mid condition, circa around 1970, about the middle of the run. Nice radios all the way around. So anyway, I'm going to pass along my 73s to everybody. Thanks again for participation and being here, and we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully band conditions will be better. And I will say good evening to everybody this time, and then I'll pass it to George, and George can pass it to Tapio, and Tapio to Steve. I think that's the only three guys that are left here. You guys can just conduct your own roundtable if you like, just small group. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a good week. Thanks again. George, go ahead. W6YEC in the group, KW6G.